Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about shipping. I have done a shipping video previously. Shipping 101, I think I called that one, and I'll put a link to that down below. So let's call this 201, part 2. I don't know. So shipping is important. I have seen way too much stuff lately, Facebook, Instagram, of people getting knives that barely made it to their houses. I've seen some stuff where the boxes got, literally cut open and stuff taken. That's one thing we can't really, if somebody's going to cut open a box, we can't stop that necessarily. What we can stop is we can stop shipping in inappropriate containers. Do not ever, under any circumstances, use this type of a package from either USPS, FedEx, UPS. They all have this cardboard envelope, right? Everybody's got these. These are not for shipping knives. They're not. Even if you put it in a pouch, this is not an appropriate shipping. I don't care if you close it and you put tape, don't use this. Okay, this is too flimsy to be used for shipping. Okay, just don't do it. On the same token, don't do this. This came to me from Amazon. It was a knife. I can't control how other people send me stuff. Well, from Amazon or from retailers, you can't. You can request when you're buying a knife from Johnny, hey Johnny, ship it USPS, ship it UPS, ship it FedEx, ship it whatever. You guys can have that conversation ahead of time from a person. From a retailer, don't ship them in this. Again, this is very similar to the other one. It is a little more padded, so that's a bonus, but this rips just as easily. This will just rip right open as it's being shipped. The shipping carrier ain't gonna really care, and you're gonna be out of luck. Okay? Also, which I don't have as an example, do not use blue painter's tape. Painter's tape is for painting. It isn't very tacky. It has a low adhesive so that you can tape it on the wall, you can paint your other color, and you can peel it off without pulling the paint off. It's not supposed to be super sticky. So don't use that to tape up a box. Use shipping tape. I don't know. Common sense, right? So use some shipping tape. Do not use masking tape, painter's tape, scotch tape, electrical tape. Don't use any of those. I don't even love duct tape. I like duct tape. I don't like duct tape for shipping, but okay. Use a good quality packing tape. I need to just go and buy a 6-pack with a gun thing, but right now I just use this. The other thing, use a box. If you're going to use USPS, you can get these boxes for free from the post office. You go online and you order the small boxes. You order the medium boxes, the large boxes. You can even order this is a regional rate box A. So this one's all ready to go. So here's a good example of how to tape up the box. What I do is I tape across the bottom. I tape across the side here just to hold it. It's what I do normally first is I put one piece of tape here, then I tape the whole bottom. I flip it over. This already has the address of who it's going to, so I'm not going to flip it over because this is going out tomorrow from a knife I sold. So flip this over, put the item inside, tape it up. I end up going all the way around with one continuous piece of tape, all the way around this way and all the way around this way. And then every seam I put tape on. I put tape on this seam, this seam, and the same on the other sides. That way there's no open edges where something could potentially catch it and start to peel it open. Okay, that's on this box. And you get these boxes free from the post office. You can pick these up. I don't know if you can pick up the regional rate boxes, but you can pick up the small flat rate boxes, the medium, the large. You can pick them up at the post office. Or what I do is I just order these. They come in 10 or 25 at a time. So I just ordered last week, 25 of these, 25 of the regionals, and like 10 of the mediums or something. I don't remember. So even on these boxes here, they come with adhesive inside. This one's already sealed. This was used actually as a filler in a bigger box. Somebody sent some knives back to me that I had loaned them for their YouTube at the Neves Knives. Sent me my stuff back, and they used a couple of these as filler in the box to take up space so that the stuff wasn't bouncing around. That's another great thing. So there is adhesive on here. I push this down. I tape along this. I tape along these because, God, guys, please, tape along here on these small flat rate boxes. This is sealed. This could ship just like this. How easy is it as it's shipping around for this to pop open and whatever's inside, especially if you did kind of a crummy job, boom, it's out. The postman grabs it. Oh, wow, nice. I said, whoa, all right. And then off you go. It happens, guys. So tape every seam in a box, whether it's this flat rate box. Use your own box. Here's another one that got shipped in to me. Use a box like this. That's fine. Use a box. Tape it up. Tape around here. Tape all these seams. Tape all the way around. You can't use too much tape. So please use tape. Shipping tape. Put a knife inside of a pouch. Okay, this is a Curtis, but we're gonna just throw a knife in here. If you have a pouch, if you sell it with a pouch, then include the pouch, put the knife inside. Something I like to do is I tend to tuck the zipper in a little bit here so that it doesn't rattle around, because I don't want my boxes rattling around. And I've noticed that I put a couple of zipper pouches in, even with appropriate packing, spacing, air cushion things that you get when I order stuff on Amazon. You put all that stuff in and you shake the box and you're still going to hear that zipper. And I don't like that. So I try to, I'll wrap this maybe in this paper just on the side to hold that zipper so that it doesn't rattle around. I don't want there to be noise in the package for the shipper to have any idea what it is, to think about it. Like this one over here, there's no rattling. It's in there tight. I used filler material. I wrapped it all up. Some bubble wrap stuff in there. Whatever I can do to make it fit and be secure. Also, you can use foam like this. Wrap up your, knife. Shove it into this box. Call it good. But secure your stuff. I think oftentimes we cheap out, and everybody's guilty of it. If you're gonna send a knife that's, $400 or $500, are you just gonna stick it in here for $8 and ship it? Or are you gonna pay for insurance? My vote, pay for the insurance, because you never know. If it gets stolen, you as the seller are on the hook, in my opinion, to refund the guy who just bought your knife. And if you're going up in price from the $500 knife and you're doing a custom knife, $800, $900, $1,000, geez, I have shipped stuff There was 3 knives in the box, and they were each about $3,000 or $4,000. That made me nervous. So for things like that, I put it in a regular box, and I ship that overnight with UPS, DHL, FedEx, something like that. So as the value of the product I'm shipping goes up, the faster I want it to get there because there's less chance of it having a mishap in transit. I also don't really ship on like Thursday and Friday, depending on where it's going. Like this knife over here that's in the box, I could have probably got that out Saturday morning, but I didn't want it to just sit in some warehouse on Sunday. So I told the buyer, I'm just going to send it on Monday morning. And it'll be there in 2 days. But I personally try to ship on Monday so that people get it on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't want stuff shipped over the weekend. That's just a personal thing because I think there's more chance of it getting lost, stolen, damaged if it's sitting in a warehouse somewhere over a weekend. And I think about the long holiday weekends too. I don't want to ship over the long holiday weekend. So again, get insurance, ship it overnight. If it's a $4,000 knife, ship it overnight. Don't be cheap. Don't send the $4,000 knife in an $8.30 small flat rate box, USPS, and it gets there in 3 days. If I'm buying a $4,000 knife from you, we're going to have a conversation about that before I pay you, and we're going to coordinate that. And I would encourage you to do that too. If you're buying something, have the discussion. And I will link in the description the video that I did before where I talk a lot about that as well. And I talk a little bit more about packaging and stuff like that too. But a good refresher course, because lately I've seen a lot of painter's tape, a lot of these, USPS flat rate envelopes, because these are like $6 to ship, I think. I don't know. I don't ship these. I have a few laying around, but I don't ship with these. Sometimes I've had to ship some paperwork, but that's what this is for, papers, not any kind of product. Yes, if it fits, it ships, but don't do that. It's $6. Are you good for the $2? Go with this. Don't be cheap when you're selling a knife. I know you included shipping. It was, X dollars in free shipping. So you want to be cheap, but don't be cheap. There you go, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, please. How do you ship? What carrier are you using these days? Do you insure? I mean, a lot of the carriers aren't shipping knives. So you got to be careful there. FedEx, they can't seem to find my house. Every time I get a FedEx package delivered, it's next door over there, which is a crack up because he's got 2 front doors. One of them's on the opposite street, and they deliver to that door most of the time, which is on the side street to me. It's not even my street. Maybe I could see next door because you get the numbers wrong, but next door and around the corner, every single time I've gotten a FedEx lately in the last 9 months. Next door. I've got to meet my neighbor now, so I guess that's a good thing, right? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know how you're shipping, what you're shipping, and what your thoughts are. What is your trick or preferred shipping and packaging secrets? Because I'd love to hear it, and I guarantee everybody would like to hear what everybody else is doing so that we can try to curtail the lost, stolen, damaged knives and or watches and or knickknacks that you're sending. Because this applies to everything. Knives, watches, glow-in-the-dark monster toys, whatever. It applies to shipping of anything. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.